Today I'm going to cover how to create a Google spreadsheet that translates cell information using Google Translate. In the first column, what you're going to do is you're going to provide the terminology in your source language. In my case it's English, so I'm just going to type here chapter terms, and so some words that might be included might be like hello, goodbye, thank you, please. And at my school I have a lot of students that speak Chinese, Korean, and Polish. So I want to translate these terms into those languages. So I can do Chinese, Korean, and Polish for my column headings. If you have students of different languages, Google Translate supports quite a few different languages, and I will provide a link here at the bottom for a site that is up to date with the two-letter codes for those languages that you're going to translate into. So how do we get Google Spreadsheets to link with Google Translate and translate these in the spreadsheet for you? Well, you're going to start by typing equal, and then we're going to type in Google Translate, and then I'm going to put a parentheses, and I need to tell it a couple things. I need to tell what I want to translate, and I need to tell it what the original language is, and then I also need to tell it what I want to translate into. So I'm going to select the cell here that says hello in A2, and that's going to tell that I want to translate that. I'm going to place a comma then, and then I need to tell the source language now, so I'm going to put a quotation mark, and I'm going to say EN for English, and close it. And then I'm going to put another comma to tell it the target language that I want to translate into. So because this column here is translating into Chinese, I would look up the two-letter column or two-letter code for that language for Google Translate, and it is ZH. And I put that also in quotation marks, and then I can close this. So now what that has done is translated in column B2 what hello is in Chinese. And I can repeat this for Korean by hitting an equal sign, Google Translate, open parenthesis sign, tell it what column or cell I want to search for, hit a comma, I need to tell it the source language, which is English, which is EN, and I put that in quotation marks, and then I need to tell it what language I want it to be, and so the two-letter code for this, for Korean, is KO, I put that in quotation marks, and I close it. The last one here that I'm going to do is for Polish, so again, equal sign, Google Translate, put into parentheses, and I'm going to tell it A2 is my source again, and it's originally in English, and I'm going to use the two-letter code of PL for Polish and close that. Alright, so now that I've created a sample of each of these different language translations, what I can do is I can highlight all three of these cells, and in the bottom right hand corner you will find a blue square that when you click on it and you drag it down to all the other words that you want to translate, it will apply that same code, but it will change the cell that it's originally translating from. And so this is a way that you could quickly take from your unit plans the vocabulary that you need to translate, and you can have it translated for a variety of languages, whether it's word walls or to support EAL students in the classroom with additional vocabulary support, and will make it a lot easier than searching for each of these words one by one. I hope it's helpful, and thank you for listening.